Guys, I'm very, very sad right now. If you've been through the situation I'm about to tell you, then maybe leave a like, leave a comment down below so I know I'm not alone suffering from this. So I got an LD5. It's not exactly a good one. And the worst part is, it's not even on my account, but it's in my account in a way. So last night, while I was watching TV with the wife, I thought, hey, the game just got a new collaboration, is about to celebrate its 10-year anniversary very, very soon. So maybe I should do another beginner's account. You already know what is about to happen. In less than 24 hours ago, I created a new account and I've been playing on that account since last night. So far, I have very good progression. We crushed TOA and we are on our way to crush a lot of the Summoners Away quests. We're doing really, really well. And of course, the game shower you with many, many scroll. I have summoned multiple 5-star already. And together with one of those 5-star, it's a new goddamn LD5. I don't know what to feel about this, guys. Like, some part of me felt happy because it's not a Neftis, so I'm not really missing out on much on my next LD5 luck. On the other hand, it is Dark Yennefer, so there's a story as well. Yesterday, I logged into a viewer's account, so I want to try with a skill 3. I want to see if she can just spam this skill forever, because if enemy take a turn, she reduces her own cooldown. But the cooldown is really long. And after I tried that unit out on that viewer's account, I realized that she's not even fun to do anything for a video. That is one of the rare times where I try the unit and it's so bad that I don't even want to cover the unit because it is so bad. It's just like the light Yennefer. I don't understand why both LD Yennefer are so bad. So on paper, she looks so amazing. But when I try her in arena, she doesn't do the damage that I thought she would, and then the cooldown gimmick thingy doesn't really do anything for arena cleave. I want to try her in guild content. There are not enough units to take a turn so that she can gain the skill back. I try it in TOA and everything is good in TOA pretty much. And in RTA, if they know that she has that gimmick, they will just attack her lightly and she doesn't get the cooldown reduction. So overall, she's pretty garbage in most content, except for TOA, which is a beginner-friendly content. So on paper, she's perfect for an early game player. But like, if I crush TOA with an LD5, what kind of beginner's guy is that actually is? So my question to you is, do I use her at all on this beginner account? I've been using the Fire Geralt to do some early game TOA thingy because he's like a Rika with inbuilt despair with a stun, and that's pretty much it. You can also use pretty much any other AoE dot unit and you can achieve the same thing. But it's cool, okay? He's like a collab unit and I've been crushing TOA on this account. And the progression in the last 24 hours really blows my mind. So let me talk about the first 24 hours as well, because I guess this is going to be the first episode of the 2024 beginner account series. So you log in and the only thing you have to care about is to follow the Summoners Away quest, okay? This system will hold your hand and guide you through everything in the early game, allow you to understand what the hell's going on. Of course, for me, I have been progressing with inhumane speed on this quest because I'm very familiar with all the UI. I know exactly what the game wants me to do and how I can do it even better. So I've been just going through this very, very easily. But for a beginner player, or you just return to the game and this is available to you, then go through it step by step. It is really, really amazing. They shower you with scroll and all that stuff. And the most amazing thing about this is that you don't even have to farm any early rune, because this system will give you all the rune that you need to crush, I think, up to B10. I'm not sure if I can do Abyss with the free rune just yet, but you can definitely do B10. And this will also allow you to get all the unit that you need to get Veramos, one of the most important fusion. I think 3 years ago or 4 years ago, Veramos was like a bad thing to do because you didn't need Veramos for anything. I think back then I fused Sigmarus and I call that the best fusion. But now with the newly buff to Veramos damage output and also the healing ability, Veramos is now the best unit for the first 2 dungeons that you are about to destroy, which is going to be the giants and the dragon. So you're going to fuse this guy first, and the game will also give you 3 of the 4-star, but if you happen to summon one of them, you might not need to get the third one. You might want to get another 4-star that belongs to, let's say, Katarina or Zhongfei. I think Zhongfei is going to be amazing for early game as well in Necro and in R5. You don't have to get this guy because he's secret dungeon unit, so you can try to get the secret dungeon of this guy and you don't have to get him. I'm kind of tempted though, but I think I'm gonna get this unit. I'm just waiting to see if I'm gonna summon her in a scroll and I can save one of the slot for maybe some other unit. But I'm probably going to get this unit and I'm gonna finish fusing Veramos, and that's gonna allow me to crush giants very, very quickly. And while you go through the summoners, or summoner, I can't say that. I keep saying summoners, blah, blah, blah. Summoner's way. While you go through that, you also want to go through the TOA as far as you can. I mean, the system will force you to go through early game TOA. So give the Vial set to the front, give the Despair set to the Malaya or the Wind Dryad that the game forces you to fuse. Then you will have 1 damage set on this unit. And whatever you get, you're going to use in the 4th slot. So you can use Spectra. This is probably going to be my first Second Awaken unit. And you can use Shannon. And I think you can get very far. It's not going to be very challenging. So go through TOA and get it done as soon as you can, because free stuff is in here. If I can crush this in the next 18 hours, I can get a new cycle of TOA immediately. And that is incredible. So that's going to be the plan. Also, my first Second Awaken will be Spectra, because this unit with attack brick in here and very good damage in the skill 2 is going to help me destroy TOA hard very quickly as well. And that's going to give me even more free reward, especially scroll, so I can get more LD5 with this account, because unbelievable. My next 2A will probably be Royd and potentially Shannon, depending on whether I get Belladion or not, because I can't seem to get in the Belladion dungeon that popped up recently, because the guy didn't allow me to join the dungeon, unfortunately. But I feel that with Shannon and Royd 2A, I think I'm going to be okay in Giant Abyss normal, at least. But if I can get Belladion, that's going to be Belladion, Royd, Shannon, and I think 2 damage dealer, maybe this. And whatever I decide to use, Veramos. And that's going to be more than enough to get through Giant Abyss hard with whatever runes the game decides to give me as well. So that's the plan. Also, one thing that I've been doing very consistently in the first 24 hours is I've been going to the shop here. So just for demonstration, don't refresh when there's 8 minutes left. I will refresh shop. I will buy a known scroll, because this is going to allow me to get more fodder. And I will also buy a lot of skill up unit for the fairy, the vagabond, the pixie, and all that good stuff. So when you're bored, you want to refresh maybe a couple 100 crystal. That is totally fine as well. Okay, maybe not a couple 100, maybe like 100 or less, because you need skill up for this, and summoning a known scroll doesn't give you enough skill up if you are very unlucky like me. So once in a while, when I feel like my finger is itchy for some summon, then I'll just do that, get the 100 unknown scroll, and I get more fodder, and I also get skill up for the early game important unit, which is going to be this, and this guy. So I can Second Awaken them. Other than that, I haven't joined a guild yet, so if any guild want to take in a very newbie beginner account that will probably play in the next couple months but cannot do much guild activity, then please invite me. I would love to join and, you know, just get some guild activity done, because one of the quests require me to do some guild content, and it is really hard to find a real guild that will take in a level 22. So hey. Also, except for the LD5 that I think you guys will really want me to just use and have some fun with, and maybe in early game RTA as well, I will try not to use any of the 4-star, 5-star that are not very free-to-play, farmable friendly, so that I can show you that you can just pass through all the PvE content with farmable unit very, very easily. And that is actually the better way to do so anyway. So I'll try to avoid using any of the 4-star. If I do, then I'll explain all the reasoning, maybe substitution behind that as well. But for the most part, I think you don't need to get anything crazy to finish everything that the game has to offer, except when you step into the guild PvP and the RTA section. But one thing that I'm very excited to do is that I'm going to use the LD5 and all the support unit here and win an RTA. Maybe that's gonna be very fun. So that's gonna be the first pilot episode for the 2024 Beginner Account series. I feel that because I summoned an LD5, I have to play this account now. I've been pushing this project back because I've been very burnt out from beginner account. I've done so many in the past couple of years, and it's just rinse and repeat the same process once again. But this time, we have an LD5, we have new Abyss Dungeon, and we have potentially new way to progress through the game. So hopefully it's gonna be exciting. If you have any question, any suggestion, any feedback, I would love to hear in the comment section down below, because this is for you guys, okay? This series should help you. So if you have any question, let me know. Any concern, let me know in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that this is going to help people. And yeah, that's the whole point of this.